guys, so today I have swatches of the Ghoul's Night Out collection from China Glaze. This is their holiday collection, Halloween collection for 2015. There are 3 kind of neon creams and then 3 glitter toppers. These are probably not going to be readily available in store until closer to Halloween time, but right now they are starting to pop up at various e-tailers. I have seen them at, what's the one that's always posting on Instagram? HB Beauty Bar, I think I've seen them from. I got mine from Nail Polish Addict Sale on Instagram, and I know there's a couple other e-tailers that I think have advertised them as well. So there are 6 polishes in this collection, but like I said, 3 are glitter toppers, so the swatches should go fairly quick, so I will get right into them. So the first polish is called Drink Up Witches, and this is a neon green cream. So here's one coat. So this one is a bit sheer and kind of jelly-like on the first coat. You do have to wipe a good amount off the brush because this one can run a little bit. You can kind of see on my pointer finger that it's thicker towards the sides where it's run down to that area. So there is one coat. So here's 2 coats. This one seems to be pretty close to opaque on the second coat. I can still see through to my nail line a little bit, and I can still see some darker spots as well. The formula on this one is okay. I'd say it's normal in consistency, but it is a little bit hard to control. So there is 2 coats. So here's 3 coats. So this one covers completely in 3. These don't dry completely matte, but they do dry just a tiny bit dull. So there is 3 coats of Drink Up Witches. The next polish is called Cackle If You Want To, and this is a mix of matte purple and matte black glitters. There are from very, very large hexes all the way down to like a fine micro glitter. And I'm going to be layering this one over Drink Up Witches. So here's one coat. This one does take a little bit of dabbing and a little bit of manipulation to get the glitter on there, but you do get a good amount of glitter on the brush, and you don't really have to fish for the large ones. This is nice because it's not base heavy at all. You might not get a lot of glitter on the end of your brush right away, but it will be like up towards the top and it'll run down. So you just have to like take the back of the brush and dab it on to get the big ones off. So there is Cackle If You Want To. The next polish is called Looking Bootiful, and this is a purple cream, like a brighter purple cream. So here's one coat. This one is surprisingly sheer on the first coat. It is going to take probably 3 to build up. Formula is the same, maybe a little bit on the thinner side compared to the last one. It still wants to run a little bit though, so I'm trying to do very thin coats. So there is one coat. So here's 2 coats. This one builds up really, really nicely on 2 coats, but I can still see a tiny bit of my nail line, so I'm going to do a third. Again, the formula on this wants to run a little bit. It wants to run worse on the first coat because there's no base coat or anything to hold onto it than it does for the second coat. So obviously if you're going to be wearing this, you'll be wearing it with base coat, so it might not run as bad. You can see it kind of thinning out. You can see the color difference along the top of my nail where it runs down to the sides. So there is 2 coats. So here's 3 coats. This one does cover completely in 3 coats. It's a little bit thinner than the green, so 3 coats doesn't build up to be as thick as it does with the green one. So there is 3 coats of Looking Bootiful. The next polish is called Something's Brewing, and this is a matte lime green or lighter green and matte black hex glitter mix. This has the same sizes as the last glitter. There's another glitter that's also the same sizes. Very large hexes all the way down to smaller ones. And I'm layering this one over Looking Bootiful. So here's one coat. This one is pretty much exactly like the other glitter. It's easy enough to apply. It's easy to get those large hexes out. It just takes a little bit of manipulation and kind of organizing the glitters on your nail to have them cover evenly. Because the glitters in this are so chunky, it's going to dry rough, so you will want a top coat to smooth it out. So there is one coat of Something's Brewing. The next polish is called Lady in the Vamp, and this is a neon orange cream. So here's one coat. This one does not cover completely on the first coat. I can still see a good amount of my nail line, and it's not completely even either. It's not showing up very well on camera, the nail line though. Neon orange is really difficult for me to capture on camera. So there is one coat. So here's 2 coats. So this one almost covers completely in 2, and I know it's hard to tell on camera, but I can still see kind of like a dark line where my nail line is and some streaks. The formula on this one is It's okay. It wants to run a little bit, not as bad as the green one did for me, but it's not still super easy to control. So there is 2 coats. So here's 3 coats. This one does cover completely in 3 coats, but it is getting pretty thick by the time I get to the 3rd coat. So there is 3 coats of Lady and the Vamp. The next polish is called Ghostess with the Mostess. This is a matte glitter topper. It has the lime green and the purple and the black that we saw in the other 2, but then this also has a paler orange glitter as well. So here's 1 coat. This one is about the same formula and consistency as the other glitters. A little bit of dabbing, but it's easy to get the large glitters out. The purple glitters that are in this one and in the other purple glitter, I can't think of the name of it now, I think it's like Cackle if you want to. They have these, I don't know if you can see them, but they have these like stripes through them where the color is not consistent, so they're like striped glitters. So there is 1 coat of Ghostess with the Mostess. I think my favorite of this is going to be Ghostess with the Mostess, because this is, when I think of like Halloween glitter, I think of these colors, the orange and the green and the purple and the black, and I might just like that they put them all together. The other 2 glitters, I mean, they're nice, but they don't really like stand out to me like this one does. And then these colors, I feel like I've seen these, you know, multiple times over the summer, and I don't really need them in October as well, you know? So yeah, that one is definitely my favorite. So that is the China Glaze Ghouls Night Out Halloween collection for 2015. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will talk to you later. Bye.